What's good? What's good? It's the one and only, but what do I know? Boxing coming back at y'all with another one, man. So today it's just been a heck of a day, man. Trying to plan this trip to Denver. My favorite rappers getting dissed by comedians. Like, oh my gosh, it's just been a heck of a day. But we are here, all right. So I actually wanted to do a topic on Adrien Broner, Adrien the Problem Broner. And one thing that one of me and my good bro we're having a conversation, and the topic of Adrien Broners' career being wasted came up, right? And so we were having a talk, and I almost want to say I may have done a video like this when my channel first started, but because it was when my channel first started, I know it didn't get the views that I think it should have gotten. So I'm gonna redo this. I'm gonna do this video one night about him, about Adrien Broner again, just to get some, whatever, man. It's a good topic, a hot topic or whatnot. Now, the question is Adrien Broner, is Adrien Broner's career a waste? Did he waste his career? And I want to hear you guys answer in the comment section as well. All right. Now, I'm going to give you my answer, and I'm gonna drop some reasons. We're gonna go over the career of Adrien Broner first, just briefly, and then I'm gonna drop some reasons as to why I give you my opinion. And again, I definitely would love to hear yours. All right, in the comment section. All right. All right, so let's talk about the opponents that Adrien Broner has beaten, at least some of the big names, right? And the first, when I look at Adrien Broner's professional career, I go on boxrec.com. He has the record of 35-4 with 24 knockouts and 1 draw. Let's go to the first name that I actually recognized, okay? And let me see here. He started his career May 31st of 2008. All right. So let me see. I see some names. Let me see. The first name, Fernando Quintero. Okay, Fernando Quintero. A lot of y'all don't know Fernando Quintero. I don't know what happened to dude after the fight, but I actually remember his name from the amateurs or whatnot, from amateur boxing or whatnot. And I ironically, I just see his name and I click on it, and he was 7-0 at the time when he fought Broner, but he was 7-0 with no knockouts, so not a lot of power there, I guess. And let me see. I remember hearing his name in the amateurs. He retired after the Broner fight. He stopped fighting. I don't know what happened. But anyways, okay. All right. So, but that's the first name. But I won't hold that. That doesn't count. But the first name, okay, the first big name I recognize is Daniel Ponce de Leon. I remember watching that fight, and that fight, I thought Daniel. I remember I watched it a long time ago, so don't hold this against me. But I thought Daniel won that fight 6 rounds to 4. It was a close fight, but I thought Daniel could have gotten away with that victory. But Broner got the victory over Daniel Ponce de Leon. So that was a big name. That was a good name on his resume. Let me see. Now I don't know if it's Vincent Escobedo or I think it was Eloy Perez. I think it was Eloy Perez. I think he passed away. Rest in peace to him. But I want to say Eloy Perez passed away. One of them passed away or whatnot. Anyways, those are not big names. The next big name on his resume would be Antonio DeMarco. Antonio DeMarco, that was the best Adrien Broner performance that I've ever seen. The most dominant performance. That was the last time I've seen him like that. Like that was a great performance by Adrien Broner. Just a beautiful performance. That was another good win. I think he captured the WBC lightweight title, 135. Okay. Next big win was Paulie Malignaggi. Let me see. He lost to Marcos Maidana. Let me see. It's hard to see. But the rest of the guys that he's beaten are more CD made, good. Paulie Malignaggi is a B-level fighter, in my opinion. This is just my opinion. but the rest of these guys are not really. Khabib Alakverdiv, he does have a victory. I think let me click it now. I think it's Jesse Vargas or Josecito Lopez, one of those. Damn, that's crazy. He stopped fighting after the Broner fight. Oh, okay, he lost to Jesse Vargas. But who did he beat though? I thought he beat somebody. No, guess not. Nate Campbell. Okay, he beat Nate Campbell. Wow, and he retired after the Broner fight. That's crazy. Wow, that's crazy how these people will lose and just, it could be promotional issues or whatever the situation may be. Yeah, he's lost every step up fight. You know what I'm saying? So I know people will hold that against him. Obviously, his biggest fights were, against Marcos Maidana, Sean Porter, Mikey Garcia, and of course the biggest would be Manny Pacquiao. And he's lost all of those quite convincingly as well. The only one that I felt like was the dog fight was Marcos Maidana, and that's actually my favorite performance. Between that and the Antonio DeMarco fight, those two are my favorite performances by Adrien Broners, because at that particular time, Adrien Broners was actually trying to win the fight, as opposed to the Sean Porter, who else was it? Sean Porter, Mikey Garcia and Manny Pacquiao fight. I just feel like, the Manny Pacquiao fight, I feel like AB tried to make adjustments, he just couldn't. But Sean Porter and Mikey Garcia, he didn't even attempt to make any adjustments during that fight. All right. Now, so AB, as far as legacy wise, I mean, AB hasn't beat he hasn't really beaten. The biggest name that he's actually beaten would probably be between Antonio DeMarco and Paulie Malignaggi. I'm just gonna be honest, and those aren't just world-class opponents. I mean, like world-class, but those aren't just like very big names, right? But here's something else to think about. All right, let's go and see how much money Adrien Broners has made through his career. Okay, so we'll start with the first fight, the first fight where he actually started, making millions or whatnot, right? All right, so all of this is, Googleable as well. All of this is, you can look this up, right? So Broners versus Paulie Malignaggi, he made $1.5 million. Broners versus Maidana, he made $1.25 million. Broners versus Carlos Molina, he made $1.25 million. Broners versus John Molina, he made $1.25 million. Broners versus Porter, he made $1.35 million. Broners versus Alakverdiv, he made $1 million. Broners versus Theo Payne, he made $1 million. Broners versus Granados, he made $1 million. Broners versus Mikey Garcia, he made $1 million. Broners versus Jesse Vargas, he made $1 million. And Broners versus Pacquiao, his guarantee was $2.5 million. After pay-per-views, I think he made somewhere like $4 million or something like that, right? So if we add all that together, that's $15.6 million. Now, so that means from 2013 up until, from 2013, when was Pacquiao? The Pacquiao fight was 2019. So from the years of 2013 to 2019, so in a 6 year time span, he generated up to $15.6 million. Which leads to my conclusion as far, and then not to mention, that's just what he's been able to do with the money. Now, granted, obviously with the Pacquiao fight, he claims that and let me say this here too. Yes, he generated that money, but he probably walked away, like after taxes and paying everybody. He probably walked away with about $8 million probably like somewhere around $8-9 million or whatnot after you split all that, everything up. But regardless, bro, generating $15.6 million in 6 years, that's why it leads to my my answer my conclusion as to why I feel like his career was not a waste. I don't think Adrien Broners' career is a waste, and I'm gonna tell you the difference, right? Now, it's obvious that, bro, Broners, we can say he did not live up to his full potential. right? The same thing I feel like with Keith Thurman. I feel like Keith Thurman didn't live to his full potential. We had high expectations for Broner. For just giving you an example, if the bar we had for Broner was at a 10, Broner probably lived up to about a 5. You know what I'm saying? Like, just, I mean, or assist. And then not to mention this right here, and I can't believe I skipped over this. This actually should have been one of the first things I thought I said. But Broner is a 4th division world champion. A 4th division world champion. So, you know, we can't say that his career was a waste, my guy. We can definitely say it didn't live up to the potential that we thought it should have lived up to. But you don't generate $15.6 million in a time span of 6 years and say that somebody wasted their career. Because at the end of the day, coming from where Broner comes from, when you come from nothing, all of this is a bonus, bro. This is stuff that's not even supposed to be the way, you know, this is not stuff that's supposed to even be happening. It just so happens that Broner was able to use his talent to generate $15.6 million in 6 years. And that, you know, so I can't, honestly, personally, I can't say that his career was a waste. I just can't. Again, you know, did he live up to what we thought he was going to be? No, he didn't. You know what I'm saying? He didn't at all. But the man has very good performances. He was a good fighter. He just, you know, obviously partying and he got in a lot of trouble outside of boxing that derailed him, right? That prevented him from living up to the expectations that we thought he should have, or living up to the potential that we thought he had in front of him. You know, he's made very poor decisions with his life. So, you know, we can't sit here and say, I can't sit here and just, he messed his own career up. But to say it was a waste, no. So that's my answer on that. I do not think that Adrien Broner wasted his career, but it definitely didn't live up to the full hype, right? Let me know what you guys think. I really want to hear your opinion on this, man. Please drop it in the comment section. Do you guys think Adrien Broner wasted his career or not? Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. But what do I know?